Hey guys, what is up? Slappy here, and we are playing some more Minecraft on the Project Singularity Minecraft server. And oh boy, is it a good time to be on the server right now. I'll show you guys what I've been doing in a second, but first off, let's check out what Walden did over here. He's been apparently hard at work, and yeah, so he's made these pathways, which are really cool. Path blocks are a nice block. I also liked it over here, kind of has a different vibe. You know, everything over at Spawn's gravel. Over here we got path blocks, and I think it's really cool, kind of a natural vibe. You got a lighthouse, and you put a fence around the ravine, which is really nice, because now I don't have to fall in every time I walk. Pathways going, you know, over to the portal, and then back over to over there. His dragon head's over here. Very cool. I'm a big fan of it. Big fan of it. Yeah, so let's go back over to the house we've been working on, which I think we're kind of about halfway through. I'm thinking we're about halfway done, which is great. Pretty soon we'll be able to move on to bigger and better things, which I'm excited about. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about this project, because I actually kind of did a bunch of work and lost all the footage. But, you know, I had to, I was using OBS Studio. I don't know if any of you guys had this issue. I use OBS to record now. I used to use Fraps. Now I use OBS. Way easier. You don't have to downsize the files. But anyway, OBS Studio was like their new one, and then it wasn't working, and blah, blah, blah. I had to go reinstall OBS Classic, and then I lost a bunch of footage. It's over and done with. I've been playing over here. I decided to try putting on a roof. One thing about this is the sides are different sides. So this lines up with this door. And I want to do a trim. I'm not sure, stone bricks or cobble. I'm talking really fast right now, I feel. Stone bricks or cobble. I'm not sure which one I want. I put both up. I'm kind of hoping to get some feedback from you guys, but we're going to use spruce, and it's going to be quite a large roof. We're going to have a place up there as well. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty large, which is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, I'm going to put more of the roof on after, but for now, that's there. Let's go downstairs, see what I've been doing over there. We got a ton of work to do in here, by the way. This is nowhere close to being done. Probably not even 50%, but let's see. We got this villager up here. He is our little mini village. This was quite an effort to get these villagers moved. So he is supposed to be recognized as a village because there's a villager and 6 doors. I think this works. These guys have definitely had hearts going on down here. This has been removed. This is where we had a farm. Now we have 2 villagers. Yes, they even made a baby. So it is working. Beautiful. So our farmer is farming. They made a baby. Unfortunately, he did not seem to go through over here. That's unfortunate. I think we might need to put trapdoors for him to go through, because I think right now he's recognizing it as a drop, and he's not going to do that. Anyway, so yeah, that's working. That's really cool. This guy isn't really all that worth keeping. If we had an iron farm, he probably would be. 8 iron, I guess. Coal, I guess, is good too. But he's not really that good of a villager, so we'll just let him do him. This guy's our saddle trade. 8 for the saddle, which is pretty cool. This thing's been working like a treat. I haven't really been over here that much. Maybe 30 minutes just kind of tearing stuff down. So that's actually pretty cool. It's running, it's working, which is really neat. These guys are doing their thing, which is really nice. We have it in the center of the room. I really like the way this is coming together. A lot of stuff to clean up down here, but for the most part, I think we're doing pretty good. So right now, what I want to do is probably... Oh, you can see it just went. I kind of want to move the saddle guy out of here. I'm going to throw down some trapdoors, see if the baby escapes. Theoretically, I want the baby to run out of there and drop down. So let's make some trapdoors. I have one. I have one trapdoor. So how many does this make? 2. Make 7. Let's do that. So let's just get this ready so that, you know... Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to do... So, the way this used to work, at least, is that babies would see sort of a way to escape and go for it pretty much every time. I'm hoping that still works. I see him coming over. Yes. Okay, that's perfect. Because you don't want them to get backlogged into the farm. So, yeah, that works perfectly. I knew I think I just forgot to put those last time. So that's really great. I even see more hearts popping up. And then that guy that's down there got transported down to here. That's where our clock is. So yeah, we got the baby in here. And the idea is, once he grows into a full adult, we should be able to pick him up through the corner. I'm not entirely sure if that still works. Either way, once they're down here, we can move them around with water streams or mine carts. I'm thinking we're probably going to have some sort of holding center where we can see what trades they have and then either dispose of them, humanely of course, or, you know, not dispose of them. So very cool indeed. Also, loving how smooth everything's running right now. Screw you, OBS Studio. Yeah, so we got a lot of space over here, which is really cool. I did want to leave this open, so I'm thinking we need something cool underneath this. But what? Oh, we could make it the area we bring the babies. That could be kind of neat. We could make it like an area where new villagers come up and we can test them. We can test the trades and whatnot. That is an idea. But we're not going to do that right now. What I want to do right now is actually... That's a good question. What do I want to do right now? That's a great thing that I should think about and come back. Alright, cool. We got this thing up, and it's pretty cool. It's going to be kind of smaller than I thought it would be, because the floor is a little bit higher than I thought. But you know what? We can work with it. Not a big deal. I'm thinking if we want to decorate the floor, I'm thinking carpet would be the way to go, just so we don't have to raise the floor. But I think it's going to be really cool. Still don't know if I want to use cobble or stone brick, so I'm going to just ask you guys if you want to leave a comment and suggest one. I think the stone brick would look a little nicer as a trim. Also, if we do the stone brick, we can... I mean, stone brick is one of those things where we could use it more and more inside of the house if we have it. You know, we can use it as an accent block. Yeah, I think stone brick is the way I'm leaning, but I'm curious to see what you guys think, because I also have leaned towards the cobble within the past, like, 20 minutes. So anyway, I also just tried a little one over there, just kind of see how the roof was. I don't really like that, so we're going to probably do something different for the library section. But anyway, let's go back downstairs, because I don't really feel like placing more roof right now. I'll do that off camera at some point. So let's go down. Let's go down. What I kind of want to work on quickly is this section here. I kind of want to clean up sort of the... Well, I want to clean up a lot around here, but I'm thinking we can try and get some sort of roof in place and just sort of see if we can't make this storage section look a little nicer. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for the storage room yet. I know it's going to be down here, and I know it's going to be kind of along this wall, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to go for yet. So I brought down some chests. I've got a bunch of wood upstairs. We're going to see if we can't sort of just get a little something in place, and yeah, so I'm kind of curious if they had another baby. It's like, I've been up there a bit. I'm just curious to see how fast this is working. Yeah, they got another one. Cool. Very cool. You know what we're gonna do real quickly? So the babies be this height. We're gonna put a water source block at that height, so that when they're grown, they grow up and we'll take them over. So let me just grab some signs and some water. This is what this project has been for me, just like going through different things. You guys making another one? Jeez Louise, this thing's bumping. So yeah, we're gonna take the big guys out of there. So if we place it where that block is, And then we want to lift them up slightly. We can't really go that high, can we? No. We lift them up, bring them over, and drop them somewhere over here. Okay, this is actually going to be kind of tricky. Alright, we got a system in place. So when they reach, this is a little thing if you have villagers. When they reach too tall, if you put a block at like 3, so when it fully grows, it'll actually be able to reach and then come across. And then over here we can do this guy, which... Actually, I don't know if I have a cleric, but I have a ton of zombie flesh. I've been sort of collecting it over at the gold farm. So that's actually kind of nice. And the system isn't a great one, but it works. And, you know, you can do this sort of thing with pistons where we could extend the water flow and kind of make them drop into separate parts, but I don't think I'm going to do that. One thing I do want to try, though, is if I... Let me grab some quick materials. We're going to run a simple little test. Here comes the other guy. Very cool. Oh, they do take damage. Okay. Punch 2. That actually might be useful. Those bows that you can fly forever need punch 2. So, okay. I'm going to grab some materials. We're going to try a quick test. Alright, this thing is working so fast. I have not been over here that long. It already has 3 guys born. So we're going to try this. If this works, this will be a super easy way to do that. No. Okay. Actually, I think you have to put it in, right? I don't have any powered rails over here. I don't have any gold. So this no longer works, but what we can do, I believe, is send it in to the thing still. It might be tricky. It might be tricky. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. You guys are in that block now? I see. Okie dokie then. Okay, we got that one in. Do I have any fence posts on me? Maybe this trapdoor will work. Okay, let's grab a fence post, see if that'll work. Oh man, villagers, eh? They are a tricky beast. But the good news is none of them have gotten stuck up there, so that system is working. These guys are making the babies, and that's really cool. Villagers, villagers, villagers. And I should be able to break this block. Yep. So in theory, we should be able to pick them up like this. Yeah. I mean, I guess the other issue is getting them out. Yeah. Yeah, so we can do this. There was no reason for me to do this. I don't know why I was like, I don't know. So we can pick them up like this, which is great. So if we put a powered rail underneath them, powered rail dispenser, there's a lot of ways you could get the villagers out. We could put a dispenser that triggers every time one falls down. It sends a cart, or we could do it manually. Either way, this is working fine. So that's really cool. We got a system to get the babies now. We got a breeder working. We got a way to get them out. So that's all very cool. Let's take a look at the storage room. So I want the chests back here. Like here. And let's see, we got some trapped ones. So if we go like... and then have that sort of across, and then we're going to have probably multiple chests. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we don't need stored over here. We basically want to store supply of the stuff that we're going to trade with them. So the paper, leather. I kind of got to write down a list, I think, of what we need. Give me a second here. The birch behind the chest, some glowstone underneath, and what I'm thinking, okay. I'm thinking it might be kind of cool. Yeah, we have some of these. I'm thinking it might be kind of cool to separate these into like little sections. Have like little alcoves of like, I guess, like a 3x3, like 9 chests. And do something like that, and then have it sort of separated by that. So it would be here. That might be kind of cool. That might be kind of cool. I'm going to kind of experiment with that idea. I'm not sure. Okay, where's the center of this room? I don't know if there is a center. Here's one thing. Let's see if these line up. That would be that'd be great. I'd line up here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. That would be there. 1, 2, 3. That would be there. Those don't line up. Okay. Well, we could just have them not line up and drive people bananas. Let's see where that lines up. 1, 2, 3, bloop. 1, 2, 3, bloop. I mean, it could be kind of cool. I'm also worried it might look too sort of, you know, loud. The other one we could do is move it to like here. And have the chest sticking out. Which I don't think I like. You know what? I'm going to mock up some designs and we'll kind of see what looks best. A quick look at this. I can already tell I'm not going to like this one. So I think we're going to go with this sort of thing. The other thing we could do, I was like halfway through making it, I was like, no, I don't like that already. We could make it here, which might close off the room too much. It is a pretty narrow room to begin with. Okay, wait, let's do it over here so we can kind of get it with the chests. I'm worried though, if we put too much of this spruce, the room might look like too closed off. You know what I mean? It might look too sort of... I think that looks alright. I'm going to try just doing it sort of the length of it, and we'll see what it kind of looks like. Alright, what do you think? I like it. I like it a lot. So we went with birch behind. I think birch is just a nice light block to have back there. Just kind of varies it up a little bit. So I decided to kind of match it up with the stairs and stuff. So these are 4 wide, 3 wide. The 2 wide one, we're probably going to do, you know, crafting table, ender chest probably. The 4 wide, who knows. I also wanted it to be birch so that I know if I'm connecting rail carts and stuff behind it, I know that the birch is where the chests are, so I can kind of, you know, measure it out like that. But I think it's pretty good for, like, I don't want to say interface, I guess, like, facade is fine. Not sure what I'm going to do around the edges yet. I do have some chests that I can sort of put in so we can see what it's going to look like with chests. You know, it's not, like, great, but it's not terrible. And then we can use these poles to put, you know, whatever we want, you know, what's in them maybe, or whatnot. I think it's going to be kind of cool. I think I'm going to spend a touch of time moving stuff. I don't actually particularly want to move too much stuff down here because I'm not sure what I want to store down here yet. You know what I mean? Like, obviously one of them is going to be full of sugarcane. Rotten flesh is an easy trade to get. The problem with rotten flesh is bringing it over here, but you know what? I'm not hugely concerned about that. Yeah, I like it. I like it. We're gonna fill it with chests and whatnot eventually, but it's cool. I think I'm gonna spend a touch of time. This is a bit annoying that we can't. We might maneuver these stairs a bit differently. We could just do. We could make that something different. Yeah, okay. I'm going to spend a touch of time working on this room just a little bit further. So give me a second. We're going to see if we can't change it up slightly. Bit of decorating time later. The roof in here is it's fine. It's fine. It's not very good. It's whatever. I'm not overly concerned about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, the roof. Like, it's a functional room. I want it to look good, but it's very, you know, it's a functional room. I don't need it to be anything too special, I suppose, but I think it's going to be pretty good. I think it's coming together nicely, and I think it'll fit in nicely. I got to redo the whole sort of entrance and stuff, but I think it'll fit in nicely just because it's kind of, it's kind of chill, kind of average. Let's go down here. Got any more of these guys? How many are in there? 3? This is the new one? No, this is the Punch 2 guy. Frostwalker 1. Interesting. I'm actually going to close off the back just because I don't trust zombies. You know what? I'm going to close off the front too. The baby zombie can get in there. So let's... I guess we'll just do... Those guys are completely sealed in. So yeah, we got to do something with those. But I think I'm going to do that next time. I'm a bit out of time today. Sorry it was so frazzled. I kind of got caught up doing all kinds of different things. We got a lot done though, actually. And I also was way short on time because of, the episode that, well, all the footage that got lost and deleted. But I've got some cool plans. This place is coming together slowly but surely. I'm going to finish off the roof, except the trim. I'm curious to see if you guys like stone brick or cobble. Let me know. I think I'm leaning towards stone brick, but I'm not 100%. But I'll finish off the roof off camera. Ooh, villager. Should I try and trap him? Nah, now that they're actually breeding, I don't think I need to. But I'm curious to see what you guys think, cobble or stone brick. And sorry for the frazzled episode. It's sort of been a theme this week, but it's coming back. Don't worry, I've got plans. This place is coming together slowly but surely, and I think it's going to be really cool once it's done. And then we can move on to other things in this area and the arena and all the other projects I want to get to. But yeah, it's going to be really neat. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment what you guys think. Everything's coming together. I think next time, obviously, we're going to continue work down here. I'm going to do a little bit off camera. We're going to continue work decorating this basement, getting it a little bit more functional. And I think next time I want to make it, make a system to deal with the villagers down below. Basically, I'm going to make a system that separates them so I can see their trades and whatnot. So I can have them like individually and then check out their trades and whatever. So I'm going to do that probably next episode. And yeah, subscribe for more Minecraft, more Creativerse, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao!